Alright guys, welcome to part D, number 4 in the series, and today we're going to start putting the rear suspension on. So I've got most of the parts here ready, 2 nylocks, 3 M3B10s and 3 M3B6s and parts NN10, which are these parts, so I'll put them on. So I'm kind of ready to get this finished now. Just want to see, get it built, get it done. There you go, part D done. Suspension mounts, front suspension mounts, the little nuts in. So that's part 18 done. Now for part 19. So get them parts ready. So first off, put the ball joints in. Where are they? Friction pins. JJ3. That has a spacer on it, and N25 goes under N25. Here we go. The space underneath. Lift that into place. There you go, part 19 done. Yep, all good. Now we're moving on to the rear hubs. So here we are on part 20. Not long to go now. So just put these on these hubs. Screws just go into the last one. go. Don't forget your little sponges. Pop the bearing in. Push down. Yep, just roll in. There we go. Now we get this little chewing gum part, and we cut it like it says in the manual. Cut it in half. Place it in the drive shaft. Push it down securely. Same in the other one. Place some knobs. Oh. 1, 2. So that's part 20 done. Now we get the belt on, as it shows in the diagram. Belt around the rear gearbox. Just make sure your tension's backed off so you don't stretch the belt into the chassis. Oh yeah, get them bolts in. And then the 10mm long one goes in the front. So there you have it. Part 21 done. Start to come together, boys. Yep. Happy with that. So next, got the parts ready. Next, what I'm going to do is make these suspension links. So I'll do that next off camera. So just make sure you've got your linkages the same size as what's in the diagram. Then you want to get pins. Put the NN19 spacer on. Get your hole pin. There you go. Same on the other side. Pin. Spacer. There you go. And you want to get these little screws. Flathead, flat rounded, but they're very small. Screw them in. There, there's one. Two. Drive shafts. There's a little bit of grease on the end. Bump, bump, bump. Both ends. Bump, bump, bump. One. And twist. Make sure you get it right. One. There you go. This is the rear suspension done. Well, not all of it, but you get the point. So now we're going to move on to step 23. So now we put NN1, the belt cover. It does go in, it's a bit tricky. Get it in there, screw it down with an M3B10. So you have it part L3, it's the same bag that your fenders come in. it states that you want to cut 3mm off, so it's about good 3mm. Snip it off. And that sits on there nicely, does it? Yeah, it's not for it to screw in. All right. I'm going to get the belt cover as well. So now we'll put the belt cover on. Put it into the front first. A bit tricky this bit, but I'm sure it'll all make sense. And the belt cover on. Here we go. It's a bit fiddly. Here we go. Then the two in the bottom. Bottom of the chassis. Here we go. Just nip it up, it's only soft plastic. And then the back one. Is it, yeah, just the one, or is there two? Oh, there's one, so it's the nearest one in. There we go. That's part 23 done. Next we're going to move on to the shocks. So yeah, just make sure it's all nice. Good. Next is the shocks. So making up the shocks, got the shock body. The rubber in the end, smear it with oil, screw Q1 on. Is that done? Q1. Get your shock shaft. It says on this that you want to have the there's an edge on it on one of the sides, and you want that facing down, I believe. Well, it's got an edge on it both sides, so it doesn't really matter. And then where's my C-clip? E-clip? Need those pliers. There you go. Oh. Smear up the shaft. Slide it in. Get a little bit of cloth. Put it round the shaft. Get your pliers so you don't damage the piston. And screw it on. Now we've built up all the shocks in sand film with oil. So you just want to, so it's just below the top. And we put the rubber caps on. Well, let them sit for a while just in case there's any bubbles. There's not usually when you pour it in nice and slow, but Just let it sit, no bubbles, can't see any bubbles. The top's on, the diaphragms. Get a cloth because it's going to shoot out as you tighten them up. Screw the caps on, make sure it's nice. Screw the caps on, nip them up. There you go. Do that on all four. Springs. There you go. And obviously you space them up as required. I'll probably get some aluminium ones of these because, you know, they're not the best shocks in the world, but depending how much you use the car, if it's just going to be a shelf queen or if not, you're going to run it, I might get some aluminium ones, quite cheap out there, so do that on all four. Then attach them to the car and do that on all four corners. And there you go. Shocks on all four corners, really starting to come together now. Not long to go. Next part is going to be part E, which would be the electronics and the speed controller, and I'll put the motor in and then test it out. So thanks for watching, keep an eye out for that video. Cheers.